そこに。俺らが絶対に。遅いよ。遅いよ。
Fucking
welcome. Hi. This is my employee, Rick. All right. Come to see my Terminator. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember this. This was in Skynet where they were going to build robot armies, and these were all in the background.
Does this turn into liquid?
No, these are T-800s. T-1000s are liquid though.
You got any T-1000s?
No. We haven't come up with the technology yet.
Chumley called me up and said he wants to come down again. He was here once before, and he wanted to bring his boss and put my Terminator 3 props. These torsos were used at the beginning of the film when Schwarzenegger is walking through the Skynet manufacturing facility, and these are all being made.
All right, super cool. This is from the factory Skynet where they're robot soldiers, and it all eventually went bad. Because in 2029, that's when Skynet became aware, and then they figured out, let's develop guns. Whoa. They're a little dated, not too bad. These look like they will hold up your tongue. That's probably what they used, right?
Yeah, they used all kinds of parts wherever they could dig up parts to make these things. You know?
Yeah. It's got robot guns. It's like rubber. It's not real guns. What do you think robot guns are? They're robots, right?
They're full of rubber and metal.
All right. I think it's super cool. For a movie prop to be worth something, it has to sort of stand out in the movie. And these are props that, even if you're not a huge fan of the movie, you'll sort of recognize this from Terminator.
Yeah.
So, are you looking to sell them, or?
Yes, all for sale.
Well, how much do you want for them?
I'm looking at $5,500 a piece.
All right. Let me give someone a call if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm definitely intrigued. They're definitely different.
Definitely different.
I got a friend that's down here, and I think she'll know about these.
Great.
Right. I'll be back.
Okay.
That wasn't funny.
It would have been funny if someone else said it.
Hey, Arby, nice to see you.
How's your dad?
He's great. Thank you for asking.
So you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you know about this, right?
Wow. Yeah. I recognize these little guys from about 15 years ago. They were used in set dressing on the film. They were used in the Skynet set. You will see Colonel Brewster giving a tour down the hallway. And that one and this one are visible. This one I can't quite place because I'm sure it was there on set dressing because we had a massive set, but the camera only sees so much. So this one I can't say for sure is in the footage, but it was definitely on the set.
Okay. So what do you think these would be worth?
Well, because they weren't actually picked up and featured, but they were part of the overall backdrop of the film, I'd say probably 3,500 views, 4,000 maybe.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome, Rick.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me out.
All right, so this one is the one I'm interested in.
Okay. $5,500 for that one.
Yeah, according to Home, she figured it was worth around 4. So let me give you $2,500.
Ouch! I can't go that low.
I'm gonna resell it.
Should be able to get 6. Easy.
It would be tough. 29?
I just can't go that low. I'll do 38.
$3,000. There's no room after $3,000.
I think
I'll go 31, and I'm crazy if you want that high.
okay, it's the deal.
Sweet. All right, I'll get you paid. And
Okay.
this is great.
Told you wouldn't regret it.
All right.
Go ahead and load that in the truck. Now we can go do something I want to do. Harvey, you know I like this, so I'll be off. Good seeing you again. Take care.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing? What do we got? This is the Tory Hanzo sword, signed by David Carradine. He played Bill in the movie Kill Bill.
Great.
Love the movie. David Carradine played the head of a group of assassins. They all had those weird names, Black Mamba, the whole thing was just kind of silly. Yeah. These swords were signed by David Carradine probably about 10 or 11 years ago. I used to collect swords, but now they're just collectibles. I'm looking to get about 2,200. I want to sell these swords because I'm hoping some collector who loves the movies, who loves Kill Bill, can properly display them in some beautiful place.
Kill Bill couldn't have came at a better time for David Carradine. The guy was pretty much broke. Quentin Tarantino just happened to be a kung fu fan and pretty much offered him a role. He didn't really get paid all that much for it, but it kind of brought him back into the limelight where people were actually paying him to sign swords and do signings again.
Yeah.
Kill Bill was originally just supposed to be one film, but by the time Tarantino was done, the movie was 4 hours, so the studio released it in 2 different parts. That ended up being a really good decision because both films killed it at the box office.
So, or replicas, yeah. This one is the Demon Sword, which was Bill's sword, and this one is the Bright Rampage sword.
Okay. Let me take a look at them now. Go ahead. Okay, the swords aren't really much, man. They're made to shine. The blade's made to look like it's tempered, isn't it?
No, I agree.
What are you looking to do?
I'm selling. Okay. Any idea of how much you want for them? 2,200.
Okay. That's quite a bit of money. I can tell you that before he died, these were going for about $80 a piece. So I'll tell you what. Let me have a buddy of mine from a PSA come down. He knows the autograph world better than anybody, and he can tell me if since he's died, if they've gone up that much or what it is. All right. Be right back. That sounds good.
I think it's great that an expert's being called in because I'll get the signatures authenticated and I might learn some more things about this.
Well, I got some signed David Carradine swords.
Oh, cool. When you talk about like the 70s cult classic type actors, he was a big movie guy, did over 100 movies, ended up being pretty popular, and the whole kung fu thing. Once Kill Bill came out, his popularity went insane for a few years, and then he ends up dying in a strange way. But people still are really into him. David Carradine carries a little weight within the autograph community. I mean, he kind of went through a period where no one really cared about him, and then he went through a big explosion where he became popular again after Kill Bill. It was really fan from it, so there's what are your concerns for him?
I've had the David Carradine signed Hattori Hanzo replicas. Before he died, they were only like $80. I don't know what they're worth.
Well, yeah, that's usually the thing. As somebody passes away, their signature ends up going up in value. I just want to do a few things. Want to just take a look at the signatures, make sure they're alive. All right, that's the first one. Second one, same kind of exact pattern on them. Definite live. There's no doubt about that. Looks like a Sharpie. The next thing I want to do is just take a look at a couple examples of his signature. The guy was pretty sloppy when he signed it, so very simple. You can see here an authentic example. I see this big D here, and I'm starting with that. You get the heavy lean. He curls in on both of these C's, and it's just kind of sloppy. So, live ink, no problem with that. Signatures match perfectly. Definitely authentic, no doubt about that.
Okay.
So, what do you think they're worth? Well, are these rare? No. Are they cool? Absolutely.